thought the morning of 4th of July might be okay. 7 o'clock in the morning, I was wrong. So, hopefully the road noise isn't too bad. We'll see, we can see. It's been very hot and dry, and I have not been watering the front. I have a little bit, but the hose I have at present doesn't reach all the way down here. That's another hose that I put on the rain barrel. And the rain barrel I put it on, I think, was basically empty, but it's these things I've been like rushing to do before I go to work. So clearly the plants have been suffering. But, I mean, I was trying to have this as a space that managed itself at some point. Let's see, the strawberries are definitely sad, where they had been very happy in the spring. And see, that's kind of like the outer limit of what I was able to water with the proper hose. Sedums coming in nicely, but the wall is falling apart. That guy was not taking off like I thought it would, but it's starting to settle in. Good morning, comrade. Catnip bloomed and got sad. Good morning. Calathea is not as happy as it was. We did mulch some more, but we didn't finish. So let's come up. And then our mimosa trees we hacked basically to the ground, and they came back as enormous shrubs. So clearly need to manage it, and it happened really fast. Like they were gone and they were back. So the bachelor's buttons are pretty much gone from this side. Echinacea. Looks like I've had something digging a little bit over here. But, okay. Dahlia. There's a bunch of little things trying to happen there. Some zinnias. Brazilian verbena. Cat. Alright. And then I started cutting down the bachelor's buttons over here because they're looking a little sad. They were glorious for a short while. There'll be so many more seeds for next year, so that's cool. The fig looks like it's finally catching on a little bit. Over here. Let's see. Oh, little zebra crossing. This. There we go. It's very pretty. And, bear planted sunflowers. So Arabian Nights dahlia. My little Dracula dahlias that got 2 last year and split them up. And I got dahlias now. And a very insistent cat. Good morning, comrade. Good morning. The calla lilies went over. I did actually have blooms on the pomegranate for the first time in years. Don't mess with my coffee cat. And then clematis looks like it's doing okay. I think I probably let it go too long without watering. This little planter seems to be hanging on, even though everything has been getting blasted. Like I said, I have watered a little bit. I need to cut down the hollyhocks for sure. I'm hoping maybe these guys pop up this year. But definitely, oh, and I might need to just clip off the top because I can't believe the bears haven't pulled this over yet. They've already pulled over some other things. They keep coming to visit and pulling things down. But yeah, wild patches, pretty wild. All this calendula is starting to come up in bloom. So you got a mullen over there. Scallios is going to seed, so I think that's what that is. The raspberries are probably about to fruit. I probably need to wait in there and see what's happening. But yeah, it got way out of control real fast. And then, see the hose I set up to just drain out to the front, but I don't think there was really anything in it, so it didn't help much. And then come back here, penstemon, hibiscus, and there's a bunch of zinnias coming up, and some sunflowers I put in that look like they're struggling, like that's one of them. But I think that just about covers that. So, never know what you're gonna find in the yard. Just one pair of glasses. One of my 8,000 pairs of readers I leave everywhere. All right, so focus back in on that guy for a second. Want to get that. Lavender's okay. Brown. It's not looking too bad. Not super happy. These guys, lobelia, cardinal flower, they're doing all right. Some of the gladiolas finally decided to bloom. I've already cut a couple of them because they flop over. They don't support each other enough, I think is the thing. Hostas don't look super happy. I may have to do something next year. They're just too close together. Even my elderberry looks a little droopy. I did water back here the other day, and everything else looks pretty okay. I did add in some more columbines. Those are ones that I grew from seed. And how could we forget those guys? And more coleus. Also that I grew from seed. The two other, that coleus, and then the one farthest down, I overwintered. I bought last year from small plants. But the baby coleus, I grew from seed. And they turned out great. And I did just put them in the ground because life has just been too busy. And the garden has had to wait. Well, the garden hasn't exactly waited. I have to water everything just about every day lately because it's been hot and dry. So, there's that one. And then check out any local hydrangea because I always forget to. We did get 2 blooms. So, I'll be grateful for the ones that we have.